Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me, as usual, is my co-host, Joel Meyer. How are we doing today, Joel?
Very well, very well. Recovered from my tooth. People make such a fucking big deal about getting their wisdom teeth pulled. Okay, fine. You get 4 pulled out at once. I can understand it. You can't eat on either side of your mouth, but if you just get 1 pulled, it's no fucking big deal. I don't understand why people make such a big deal about it. Honestly, like getting a tooth extracted, this is my second one pulled. Both times, more pleasurable experience than a root canal, than a cavity, even a fucking filling, or getting your teeth cleaned after a long time. It's just far less intrusive. They just twist it for a couple minutes, 20 minutes. It's done. Get the anesthetic in there. It's easy peasy. I don't understand the hierarchy of the pain of going to the dentist. You know what I mean? Like for me, I'd rather have a tooth pulled than a root canal. That's what it comes down to. Like, just get the fucking thing out.
I completely agree. First of all, just fuck teeth. They should be able to regenerate, or just get all fake ones in there. Yeah, I had 1 tooth pulled in the top back. You know, they said the wisdom tooth might like grow into it or whatever. But yeah, it was easy. Went to the orthodontist or whatever. Got numbed up. They pulled it. Half hour later, if that, I'm good to go. And like, yeah, root canals, fillings. There was there's another tooth back there that like they've been trying to do work on. It's painful. It costs money. It's all a scam. The dentistry. It's like, oh, let's do a root canal. Let's do a cap. Let's keep it going here. No, just pull them and I'll move on.
Yes, it is a scam, because when they do the root canal, they charge you an extra $1,000 to get the crown on it, because they know within a few years it's going to damage again. So ultimately, you're getting fucked over twice, because you got to get the root canal and then you got the crown put on. It's just a fucking waste. But just get the tooth pulled. I mean, I understand, like, for aesthetic reasons, you know, you want to have your nice shiny teeth in the front row, right? But if it's in the back, just get the thing pulled and get it over with. But yeah, it is a big scam. Big operation there. Get a lot of money for a bunch of nonsense, and of course they're always pulling stuff to get you to buy more stuff. Like, they were trying to give me like the veneers. I looked into it, like, what the fuck is a veneer? It was like, to make your teeth look nicer. They try to
front or for your back one,
for everything. They try to get the whole teeth like veneers. Like, I looked into it and like, there's nothing to it. It just makes them look prettier. It doesn't actually do anything for the teeth. It just makes them shiny or whatever. And fuck that, man. Like, dentists are a bunch of fucking scammers.
Yeah. Matty Ice is on board here in the chat. Says he's 34, hasn't been to the dentist since he was 17. I don't know. My teeth seem good to me. Ha ha ha. So yeah, good. I mean, I feel like that's it. And you know what? It might get to the point where you get an infection and it kills you for a week, and then you have to get it pulled like Joel did. But you know, you could suck it up for a week, I guess. Take some painkillers. You know, drink, whatever you got to do, and to get through
it. Yeah. Speaking of drinking, like they sent me a whole double-sided page of all the stuff that I couldn't do. Like, I couldn't drink, I couldn't smoke, I couldn't use a straw, I couldn't use Listerine or whatever. I used all that shit. I was eating fucking fried chicken on the night of. I was drinking, I was smoking the next day. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, the dentists, they're all so anal. They're so protective about the teeth. I think it's actually kind of like a religion in a way. The way that they treat the teeth, like when they lose a teeth, is like a loss of a soul. And the way that they moralize, like the way that you treat your teeth, like, this is bad, you are sinful, and you should be damned to hell for eternity. That's how they treat you when they go to the dentist for a cleaning. So I can't stand it. I can't stand the dentist. But anyway, let's go on. Let's talk about some fucking hockey.
Yeah, I mean, we got the big game coming up this weekend, so make sure you get in our SGPN free squares pool for the Super Bowl. $1,000 winner take all for the final score square. Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/squares and due to popular demand, if we get 200 entries, we will release another $1,000 free squares pool. So get in there while you can. Right, you know, something that was painful was your talking about like a puck buck picks on Saturday. Mine, I mean, I had a winning day for once here, but let me get this up here on the screen.
Let me go first.
You can go first. You got plenty to talk about, I'm sure, here.
Okay, let me pull up the sheet. Where's my Google sheet? Oh yes, Bruins Rangers under 5.5. Not even close. This is a high scoring game, man. I bet the Slim Jim in this one. The Slim Jim, he was not slim. He was fucking fat. He was feasting on the same chicken wings that I was. All that fried chicken. Leafs, Oilers. This one was not even close. Oilers almost tied the game there, but disallowed goal. Doesn't matter. It was still like a 5-3 game for the Leafs. How about the fucking Ottawa Senators, though? The Ottawa Senators, man.
They're back.
How's this? We're back. I know they lost last night, but 6-0 against the fucking Wild. Lost the under 5.5, but that's okay. How about this? The Ottawa, the Sens Benz, the Mercedes Sens. How about that? The Mercedes Sens. You like that? I came up with that myself.
Did you? I saw that somewhere. I don't remember if it was a Discord or where it was. I saw.
If it's not my Discord, I will be furious. If it's not my own creation, I will be furious. Show me if you find that somewhere else. The Mercedes Sens. I really like this. But yeah, Senators 6-0 win. The Wild did their part for the under, but unfortunately the Senators scored 6 goals, lost that under. Kings, Hurricanes, under 5.5. I don't fucking know. Jets, Capitals, under 5.5. This is a high scoring game as well. Pretty early goals there. Islanders, Lightning. This under finally cashed. We had an under 6 ourselves, but we had the under 5.5 plus 110 for show purposes. So yeah, this is a nice tidy under. No doubt there. Calgary money line didn't come through. They lost to the fucking Ducks at minus 120.
That was Detroit. That was Detroit, not the Ducks.
Oh, yeah, the Red Wings, right? The Red Wings are a fucking heater. Mm-hmm. And the under 5.5 though came through there with was a 3-1 win there for the Red Wings. So yeah, we fucking lost the Slim Jim. Every fucking salami goes under except for the one that I bet the under. So that was not a good day on Saturday. So yeah, my under experience did not go well. How about yours?
Oh yeah, I watched that Flames game. That was the first game for Morgan Frost, Joel Farabee in that one. They played well. I ended up throwing a little bit on them. Did hit that under along with you. I started the day. I don't think I ended up betting this, but I put puck bucks on the Blackhawks puck line plus 1.5 and the money, a little bit on the money line. They lost 5-1. Panthers took it to them. The Blackhawks scored 7 seconds into the game and then allowed 5 unanswered. Boston got the win at home against the Rangers, 6-3 there. Carolina puck line, I believe they lost by 2 at home to the Kings there, so that did not come through. Maple Leafs plus 140. That was a back and forth game with Edmonton. They were up 3-0 and 4-1. Edmonton made it 4-3, so they came back close to that. You said it was a disallowed goal, so that would have been tough there. Winnipeg minus 108 at Washington. Yeah, I mean, I just think they're the better team. I think the Caps are potentially
Walensky special there came through. I meant to bet that in my own puck bucks, but we were heavy on the Jets in that one. We had to take to overtime though. It should have been a comfortable win, but yeah, good win there for the Jets.
Yeah, that under though did not hit along with you. Then I had the Lightning under with you and the Flames under. So a little more selective on the unders. Went 2-1, 5-4 on the day. So we'll see what this Thursday slate has in store for us. All right, let's get right into that Thursday 9-game slate here on February 6th. Kicking us off here with the Washington Capitals at the Philadelphia Flyers. Caps are minus 148. Flyers are plus 124. Over 5.5 is minus 118. Under 5.5 is minus 102 here. Flyers lost 4 in a row, lost 6 of their past 7. Should hopefully be getting Pelletier and Kuzmenko for this one. They have yet to get their visa issues solved there, but Ristolainen's day-to-day, Tippett's day-to-day, Paling's day-to-day, Zamula's out. Like, the Flyers are a team where when they're fully healthy and have their lineup, they can, kind of keep up with some of the best of them. But you take 1, 2, 3 pieces out of that, and it's not good. So, there might be some juice in the building with Kuzmenko, Pelletier making their debuts, but Caps only minus 148 here. Got to go that way here. They coming off a 6-3 win in Florida after back-to-back losses, so back on the East Coast now. I think they get it done 18-7-2 on the road. Not sure if a goalie has been confirmed yet for this one, but I don't really think it matters. Thompson is better, but Lindgren's just as good. As for the total, Sam Erson's been playing fantastic since the holiday break, so maybe a look to the under 5.5. But only thing I may end up betting here is the Caps.
Kind of like the Caps here. Minus 148 is a little steep, but they are the superior team. Flyers, very problematic. They were totally outplayed. Lucky to get a point against the Coyotes in Utah there. Fortunately, finally, Utah won finally in overtime. Or was it a shootout? I don't remember.
It was last second of overtime.
That's right, Dylan Gunter. That's right, the honorary Canuck. That's right. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, that was a good win there for the Coyotes. But yeah, Flyers have struggled to score. I think they were shut out in the 2 prior games.
Yeah,
and yeah, they didn't generate a lot of offense against the Utah Hockey Club. So yeah, the Capitals here looking pretty good, minus 148. But yeah, under 5.5, minus 102. I think that's the side. Both goalies playing well. Flyers playing really good defense, just can't generate a lot of offense. Same thing with the Capitals. So under 5.5 is my favorite bet in this game. But if you had to play a side, it would be the Capitals.
Yeah, Flyers were actually shut out in 3 straight games. They've scored 2 or fewer in 7 of their past 8 here. So yeah, under is definitely a good look there. All right, down to 7 o'clock again here. We have the Vegas Golden Knights plus 100 at the New Jersey Devils minus 120, over 5.5 minus 122, under 5.5 plus 102. Joel, what are your Knights going to do?
Yeah, 2 of my favorite teams here, Devils, Knights. But I'm going back to the well with the Golden Knights. I know they've been struggling on the road, not generally on offense. I mean, Eichel has been carrying this team. He should get a lot more love in multiple award markets, but he is not, according to Craig Wyshynski's award watch. But that should change. I still believe it will. We'll see about that. He's still got some crazy numbers on him for Selke and Hart. But anyway, for this game, even money here for the Golden Knights, I think that's pretty good. The Devils are pretty banged up. I know Hughes played an excellent game, but he's playing hurt. And looked like he was lacking a little bit of confidence there. He had a breakaway chance to win the game in overtime. Couldn't seal the deal against the Penguins. They won anyway, but yeah, and he flopped the fucking shootout goal as well. He had a chance to do it there as well. So yeah, Golden Knights here. I think they're the better team on the road. Even money here. I think they're the better team. So give me the Golden Knights. Kind of like the over 5.5. Not liking a lot of overs lately with the way that the league is trending these days. But in this kind of game, I think we could see some back and forth with so much explosive firepower on both sides, especially with Markstrom being out and the Golden Knights goaltending being very in flux. I expect we'll see Aiden Hill in this one with Sam Stop playing the last one. Over 5.5, and the Golden Knights would be my plays for this game.
Yeah, probably not going to touch the total here, but I completely agree on the Golden Knights here at even money. I mean, they've lost 4 in a row, but I watched the third period of that game against the Islanders. They outshot them 34-14. Islanders just incredibly frustrating to play against, especially with Sorokin in net. They outshot the Rangers by 8, outshot Columbus, lost in overtime.
I think the shots were like 15-2 or something in the second period as well in the second for the Islanders.
Yeah, Vegas has, and Devils, up and down recently, very up and down. And yeah, beat up Jack Hughes, not 100%. Nico Hischier has been out for like 2 weeks now. Markstrom obviously out. And Siegenthaler is apparently out as well. So they're missing pieces up and down the lineup. Devils haven't been great on the road, but I think that has to improve at some point. They got to get some puck luck going here. So I'll take Vegas at plus 100. All right, down to 7 o'clock again here. I got the Utah Hockey Club minus 135 at the Columbus Blue Jackets plus 114, under 6.5 minus 130, over 6.5 plus 110 here. Speaking of bad luck, Columbus, Kirill Malchenko gets hit with a puck on the bench. Apparently, I didn't see the highlight, but I heard about it last night. Werenski is out as well, or missed last night at the very least. Fabro's out. Monahan's still out, obviously. So they're getting beat up a bit here, but Utah as well. I think they were missing Cooley last night against the Flyers. So we'll see if he comes back. Apparently he's on IR, so I guess not. Columbus coming back from a long road trip. We're just
special
4-game road trip just in Buffalo last night here. So yeah, if anything, Utah minus 135. I think Columbus is coming crashing down to earth, and Utah's been playing a bunch of low scoring, close games recently. So could see them get one here.
Love it. Love it. Love the hockey club here. We've been unfortunate. We've been backing them for a while. We've been losing some close games, overtime games. Thankfully, we came through against your Flyers in the last one, but we're going back to the well with the Utah Coyotes. Malinsky special here. It's been very kind to us this season. Blue Jackets come out the road trip, of course. We know what the Malinsky special is. One day break before coming back after a 4-game plus road trip. So yeah, hockey club all day here, even without Logan Cooley. Love it. -135. Kind of like the over 6.5. The Coyotes should have been scoring more, but Melka has been very good in net, as well as Connor Ingram. He's been getting back into form. And we know about the Blue Jackets offense. So over 6.5 would be kind of a like, but much bigger play would be the Coyotes money line here at -135. Let's soak.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Jim Jackson and Brian Boucher of the Flyers just completely ripping the hockey club. They were like, yeah, I guess the hockey club here. I was like, what are they doing? They're not soccer. What are they doing? So
yeah, ESPN too. Like even the Flyers, they were like making shit about Liam O'Brien. I remember watching the show. Like, this is the best game Liam O'Brien ever played. When he came, you fucking watch about Liam O'Brien.
I mean, he had plenty of scoring chances. Had a big fight there. So yeah,
he was good.
Yeah. All right, we're brought to you by DraftKings. This ain't the little itty bitty teeny tiny bowl. This is Super Bowl 59. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 59. Scoring touchdowns is key to hoisting the Vince Lombardi Trophy, and you have a shot to score big by betting on them at DraftKings Sportsbook, the number one place to bet touchdowns. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code SGP. That's code SGP for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hole Casino and Resort, Kansas. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. And make sure you check out Rhythm, the number one AI-powered sports betting platform that helps provide bettors of all levels the ability to build custom predictive betting models in seconds. Build your own model, copy one of the top-performing models from the leaderboard, or have Rhythm build your model for you. Rhythm has it all: NFL picks, props, college basketball, and NBA. Claim your 7-day free trial today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/RITHMM. All right, down here to 7 p.m. again here. We got the Ottawa Senators plus 136 at the Tampa Bay Lightning, -162. Over 5.5 is -122. Under 5.5 plus 102. Joel, what do you got?
Well, we just saw this game, and the Senators were on a back-to-back. They had their starting goalie, Allmark, in net. And they were competitive throughout the game. Lightning were probably the better team of the balance of it, but still, -162 is a bit of a price to pay. I'm not getting anywhere near that. If anything, I'm going with the Senators here, plus 136. I think that they're playing just as well as the Lightning are these days. Lightning pulled out the best stops and still just won by narrowly. Like they won 4-3. They had an empty net goal. Senators scored a late one with the goalie pulled, but yeah, I think it was pretty close the whole game long. So plus 136 here for the Sens. Mercedes Sens. Let's go. We're riding this wagon. Even without Josh Norris, even without Shane Pinto. I know we got some injuries going on with the Sens. They might get a better price actually for the Sens. So maybe not just don't bet this just yet. Just wait a bit. I think this price will go up a little bit, and you can get a better price on our Mercedes Sens. And Vasilevsky made some incredible saves in that one. But I'm not sure that he can do the same thing twice in a row. So, yeah, looking at the Sens here, I'm just not looking to bet it just now, considering the injuries going on with Ottawa. And the over 5.5 is calling me as well, considering how open that game was. It was flying back and forth. Both goalies making incredible saves. I think we could see another high-scoring game here. So, over 5.5 and the Senators, but I think the best the strategy would be wait and see where this line goes and bet the Senators at a better price.
Yeah, I completely agree with all of that. Yeah, it's rare you see these back-to-backs, not even a home and home, just back-to-back both down there in Tampa Bay. Ottawa was on the back-to-back there, so only a 1-goal loss, pretty admirable there. Took an early lead. I think the Lightning came back in the second. But yeah, they've been playing, 4 straight overs. The Sens have 5-4, 6-0, 5-2.
There's a
4.
bullshit penalties in that game too. Like the Lightning has three straight penalties in a row. Like we don't see that happening again. Lightning make a play. Like Lightning are one of the best power play teams in the league. So yeah, we could see some better ref luck in this one as well.
Yeah, good point. They're hard to be the same team twice. Lightning have been very up and down, haven't won 2 straight since January 16th, 18th, beating the Ducks and Red Wings. So yeah, like the Sens here, plus 136, but completely agree. Wait on this. Should be able to get a better price. Probably not gonna touch the total, but I would look to the over. Also, just wanted to shout you out for your great Senators 19-1 for the Atlantic. They're 15-1, still 12-1 places. So hop on that, especially if they win this one.
Yeah, well, the Leafs keep winning. Panthers, they lost the other day against the Capitals, but yeah, it's definitely a good bullet fired. That's for sure.
All right, down to 7:30 now. Got the Carolina Hurricanes minus 162 at the Minnesota Wild plus 136. Over under is at 5.5. Both paying off minus 110 here.
Right. One more. Travis Green though, 50-1. Like you were mentioning him for
yes,
Jack Adams. I didn't understand the odds. Like if he's 50-1, and if the Senators win the division, he's definitely live. Like Carberry's case is not concrete. So 50-1 for Travis Green. I already bet him like a long time ago, so I've already invested in that. But yeah, that's not the worst bet. If you want to bet the Senators to win the division, you might as well add some Travis Green for the Jack Adams, because that's not exactly just it's a bit shaky now with Dean Evison in the mix. Could steal some votes from Carberry. Scott Arniel now as well, with the Jets looking likely to win the President's Trophy. I might even bet that. Like they're dogs to the Capitals for the President's Trophy right now. I haven't done it yet. We'll see. But definitely look at the Travis Green, Jack Adams odds.
Yeah, I'm giving a look over at the NHL awards watch. Still has Carberry, Everson, Hines, but I mean Green's probably
Hines is done
right there.
Wow, they're not doing anything.
No. No votes for Green here. Looking on quick. But yeah,
it could change.
50-1 versus 15-1. That's good luck there.
Mm-hmm.
Right before this Hurricanes Wild game, got the Wild, I believe, coming out of Malinsky special here. It was a 5-game road trip played in Boston on Tuesday night. Back-to-back shutouts for them without Kirill Kaprizov and no Ryan Reeves. 6-0, then 3-0 there. Carolina also coming off back-to-back losses at home to the Kings, and then on the road in Winnipeg here. So I like the Canes. Minus 160 might be a bit more than I'd like to pay, but looking at how the Wild have fallen off without Kaprizov over the past 10 games or so, especially with the Malinsky special, I think I'll take them here at minus 162.
Yep, totally agree. Hurricanes here, Malinsky special. Nothing more to add. Wild banged up, losing some key players. They've been in free fall. They're not playing good hockey right now. Like they can't score. They lost. They got shut up against the Sens. They got shut up against the Bruins. Now against the Hurricanes, elite defensive team. I think that the Hurricanes will be able to limit their offense as well. It'll be I think they'll struggle to score more than a goal here against Carolina, even at home. Yeah, Blitzky special as well. So minus 162. Love this play. Under 5.5 is pretty good as well, but the Wild team total under would be a good look if you want to go that route. But yeah, definitely Hurricanes money line is my favorite play of this game.
All right, going down to 8 p.m. here. Got the Florida Panthers minus 175 at the St. Louis Blues plus 145. Over 5.5 minus 118. Under 5.5 minus 102. Joel, back to you.
Oh, Blues are continuing to fail. They struggled to score. We watched a lot of that game against the Oilers. They were lucky to get that one to overtime. They scored 2 goals in the third period there. They actually should have won in regulation because they had a couple of key chances. One with an empty net. Robert Thomas missing easy chance. But yeah, plus 145 here, coming back home. minus 175. You can't trust the Panthers right now. They're not playing great hockey. If anything, I would take the over 5.5. I know the Blues have struggled to score, but the defense sucks, and the Panthers' defense sucks as well. The goal thing is terrible. Over 5.5, I think, is the best play in this one. I could see a lot of goals here, 6, 7, 8 at least. So yeah, I want to see goals in this one. I think the Panthers win, but the minus 175 price is prohibitive. So yeah, I hope the Panthers win, but I do see some goals in this one as the Blues offense gets firing against a degrading Panthers defense, and the goaltending is not doing them any favors right now. So over 5.5 would be my favorite bet in this one.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. Minus 175 is too much right now. You can't trust the Panthers, especially on the road. I mean, the only team they've beat on the road recently are the Sharks and the Ducks, who aren't good. The Blues aren't good either, but they've been playing a lot of close games. Keeping games competitive there. I guess for the total, I would look to the over, but I might end up just playing the Panthers puck line here at plus 154. When they do win, they tend to win big, 6-3, 5-1, 3-0, 7-2, 5-2, and 3-0 in their past 10 games there. Blues do have a few big losses, 5-0, 5-2, 2-0, 4-2. So, I think plus 154 on the puck line would be the best way to play it for me. All right, down to 9 p.m. here. I got the Colorado Avalanche minus 170 at the Calgary Flames plus 142. Over 5.5 is minus 122 with the under 5.5 plus 102. Joel, right back to you here with your halves.
Sure. Yeah, the Avalanche coming off a rare shutout loss against the Vancouver Canucks. Thanks. Thatcher Demko is absolutely brilliant, especially in the second period. Avalanche hit a few posts in the first as well. We don't expect them to be shut out in this one, especially after the Flames defense allowed a mediocre Flames or Leafs offense to score 5-6 against them. Dustin Wolf has been up and down, and yeah, I think the Avalanche here are the side. Even at minus 170, I think that the cruise here. The Flames have been very mediocre since the new year. Their goaltending, like I said, up and down, with Dustin Wolf playing one great game, one mediocre game. But that's what you expect from a rookie goaltender, and certainly not one you want to back for the Calder market. Yeah, Avalanche here, minus 175. Minus 170 is pretty good. Over 5.5 is pretty good as well. I think the Flames do get 1 or 2 here. So I like to see some goals in this one. And I do like to see the Avalanche win this one by margin. So the minus 1.5 plus 160 is pretty good. Just getting shut up by Vancouver's it's got to suck. So on to Calgary here. Calgary is not a good defense. They don't have great goaltending, despite all the credit that Dustin Wolf gets from obscure circles. I totally oppose them. I totally reject them. Anyway, Avalanche here. Minus 170 is pretty good. Over 5.5. I like that. I think this is the highest scoring Avalanche win.
Yeah, this is kind of similar to the last game for me, but the Avalanche on the road have not been good recently. That shutout in Vancouver, lost in New York 5-2, beat the Rangers, but also lost in Boston. Calgary, it looks like they're going for it a bit here, making a trade for 2 NHL roster players, giving up a prospect and a guy they're going to not
Farabee
sign.
scored his first goal for the Flames.
Farabee got a goal. Frost scored, I think, in his first or second game as well. So Flames power play has been carrying them a bit. I think the Avs have a decent penalty kill, right? At the very least.
Yeah, when he got a power play going as well. Now with Martin H's, he's actually replaced Rantanen pretty well.
Yeah, so yeah, if you look anyway this game, it would probably be the Avs minus 170, a bit steep, but like you said, puck line plus 160 maybe. Calgary's coming off the last 4 losses have all been by margin. Last 5 have all been by margin here. So I have nothing yet, but I would likely agree with both of those, Avalanche and the over. All right, we are brought to you by Edge Boost. SGPN has partnered up with Edge Boost, the premier Visa debit card for bettors. An Edge Boost card allows you to avoid the hassle of having your card denied at the sportsbook, DFS site, sweepstakes site, racetrack, or casino. Plus, you can earn up to $750 per month in cashback rewards for using your Edge Boost card. And your money is safe as the card is FDIC insured. The best part is no credit checks, and it's completely free. Sign up today and use promo code SGPN so you get better cashback rewards and instant tier 2 status. That's edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN, edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN. And Underdog. The big game is coming this Sunday, and Underdog has you covered. New customers get a Travis Kelce free pick if they sign up before the game. Plus, Underdog's site-wide no-sweat entry token is live now. You can cash in on your Underdog entry or get bonus credit in return. Sign up with promo code HGP to claim your special pick and first-time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code HGP. All right, down to 10 p.m. here. I got the Toronto Maple Leafs minus 166 at the Seattle Kraken plus 140. Under 6.5, minus 130. Over 6.5, plus 110 here. I love the Leafs. Love the Leafs here, minus 166. Another minus 160, minus 170 road favorite here in a row. Mitch Marner, I'm seeing his day-to-day. Could come back for the Kraken game. Timmins expected to miss the game. But, Leafs primarily healthy outside of that. For the Kraken, Yeti Gord's out. Riker Evans is day-to-day on the blue line there. But Seattle's just not a good hockey team right now. They've lost 2 in a row. 4 of their past 5, only win was a home win against the Sharks. The Leafs, coming off big wins in Edmonton, in Calgary. No reason to not expect it to continue here in Seattle. So give me Maple Leafs minus 166. Maybe a puck line plus 160 here for the total. We got a juicy one here at 6.5, but I would probably look to the over if anything, given how the Maple Leafs are scoring.
Interesting. I should do some ads at some point. Like if I've had such a bad day as I did on the last Puck Bucks show, I should actually have to force myself to read some of those.
They're usually not that long, so it hasn't been an issue. But I appreciate it.
Yes, I will do it next time. I have a bad show. Anyway, for this one, I got nothing. I didn't bet this game at all. I leaned to the Kraken. I looked at the Kraken, however you want to say it. But plus 140 here is a decent price. I know that they've been bad, terrible, but they're in these close games. We can't trust the Leafs when they're big favorites. I know they just won against the Flames, but they were not minus 166. They were like minus 140 in that one. And I got nothing for this one. The under kind of like calls me, like you said, juicy minus 130 under 6.5. The way the Kraken have failed to score, Maple Leafs failed to score. Both goalies playing well. Now the group power is out of the mix. But under 6.5. If anything, I had to play this game. But if anything, I kind of like the Kraken a little intuition play here with the Kraken at plus 140. Hopefully we get a better price. Maybe I'll play this at some point on Thursday. But as of this moment, I got nothing on this one.
Yeah, what a surprise. You prefer the Kraken to the Leafs. Down to a final game on the docket here at 10:30. We got the Vancouver Canucks minus 192. Canucks puck line plus 136. At the San Jose Sharks plus 160. Over 5.5 is minus 125. Under 5.5 plus 105. All right, Joel, close it out.
Well, we got a lot of better vibes in Vancouver now that JT Miller is gone. We got Marcus Pettersson. We have fucking 3 Petterssons now. We got to differentiate between DPD, EPD, and now we got Marcus PD on the back end there. So it's kind of chaotic. But anyway, the Canucks played a lot of energy. I know they lost against the Red Wings in overtime, but they were the better team in that one. They were the better team against the Avalanche for sure, largely thanks to Demko as well. He played a hell of a game. We'll see if he gets to start here, but it doesn't matter who they play in net because Lankin and Demko both playing pretty well in that for the Canucks. But the bigger point is that the Canucks are playing with a lot of more spirit now that JT Miller's gone. A lot more energy going on. There's a lot more cohesion. So Canucks here are looking pretty good, and the Canadians just beat the Sharks here as about the same number. Like the Canadians were massive favorites against the Sharks, like minus 160, minus 170. The Canucks minus 190. I think the Canucks are a bit better than the Canadians, all respect to Martin and St. Louis team. But minus 192 here is the play for the Canucks here. I think they do beat the Sharks because right now, like, they're desperate for a playoff spot. If this were if the Canucks were in a comfortable playoff spot, then maybe this would be a good spot to back the Sharks. But right now, with the way the Canucks are playing in the wild card spot, trying to get into the mix for the playoffs. They're going to be showing everything. So, yeah, under $2, Canucks all the way. I think they get the job done. You could do the -1.5 if you want. You could do them regulation, but I do think the Canucks win this game in regulation. So, yeah, Sharks are bad. Like, credit to Celebrini. He keeps doing everything. Like the goal and assist in the last game. Like, he's up to over $2 now for the Calder, despite the awards watch bringing up Dustin Wolf again. He's not going to win the Calder. Get the fuck out of here. I'm going to keep betting Celebrini. You know what? I'm actually going to bet him again tonight, right after we're done this show. I'm going to bet Celebrini one more time, okay? Because he's going to win the Calder as long as he doesn't get hurt. So, yeah, Canucks here all the way, under $2, no problem. Total, kind of like the over, but Canucks defense is just too good. So I can't trust the total, but definitely do trust the Canucks to win this game. I think that they are on the right mission here to make the playoffs as a wildcard spot.
Yeah, Canucks here all the way. -192 is the highest price out there. So if you're watching this live, shout out Smitty, Trevor, and Maddie in the chat. -166 is available at FanDuel if you want to go over there, or -175
Smitty,
as well.
Hook me up.
So yeah, that's a
-166.
Definitely a great price right there for the Canucks, because I put in the puck sheet already. Canucks puck line +136. That's the way I'm going to also be betting this one. San Jose does tend to lose pretty big. They do allow a lot of goals as well. So maybe Vancouver can break through that, 3-goal threshold. They've only gotten more than 3 goals once in their past 10 games. I was at St. Louis. So maybe a Canucks team total, maybe a Canucks puck line +136, but I'll take the money line -175 or better. I'm just not taking them -192. So that's Canucks here. I think they should start to get rolling as long as Quinn Hughes comes back pretty soon.
That's a good point. Yeah, without Quinn Hughes is a big deal. We should have mentioned that. Hopefully, he doesn't play in the Four Nations face-off, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's a complete bullshit tournament. I'm gonna end up hating it, I think.
Yeah, I'm torn. I'm torn, man. I kind of like national competition and all that, but it does seem gimmicky in a lot of respects, especially with the commercials. They don't do any favors for it. And the way that the players are pulling out, like, Alex potential or some ailments, even though he's playing like fucking 25 minutes a game for the Knights.
yeah, exactly. Like that shows that the players, not all players are taking it seriously. Best on best is going to be great to see. David, Crosby, McKinnon, and whoever. But I'll wait to actually see it on the ice before I hate it too much. Rachel, anything else here on the awards watch you saw, or anything before we get into our puck bucks?
Yes, let's pull that up. I haven't made any bets, but I do have notes, I guess you could say. The Hart Trophy is interesting with Connor Hellebuyck being the favorite in Greg Wyshynski's polling, but he's not the favorite in the odds. Leon Draisaitl is still the favorite, and I think he should be the favorite, but it's hard to bet him with Connor McDavid doing the same thing that he's been doing. So I can't back him here. +150 here. Can't back +320. You mentioned Kucherov in the last show, the way that he's not getting any love despite putting up the same numbers as he was last year, more or less. 14-1 there. Yeah, so that's interesting. It's just, you got to pay attention to what people are saying, and he's not getting any love, so it's hard to back him. But if you look at it objectively, if you were going to place a vote, he would be definitely in top 3. So at 14-1 is a little interesting. But yeah, Quinn Hughes 9-1 is nice, but right now there's no edge here for me. I can't trust the goalie. I can't trust Draisaitl. I can't trust McDavid because I'm the same fucking team. McKinnon just won last year. Kucherov's not getting any fucking love. So once again, Jack Eichel 75-1. I'm going back to the well with the long shot. Like, this guy should not be 75-1. I don't understand how he does not get any fucking love yet. How does he have not fucking love? He gets one fucking first place vote for the Selke. Okay, we got a 150-1 for the Selke. All right, we're going that route, I guess. But he's 75-1 for the Hart. I don't understand whatsoever. How is this guy not getting any love? He's the only reason why the Knights are the way they are. The goaltending is shit. The defense has been down bad for the past few years. They're getting nothing from their wingers. Dorfhaven, okay, fine, or whatever. Mark Stone, okay. Jack Eichel is the only reason why the Knights are where they are, and he's 75-1. How the fuck does that make sense? But again, you got to listen to the voters, and the voters are not giving me any love. So, unfortunately, yeah, Jack Eichel is still the bet. He's still the bet.
Yeah, Kucherov is 2 points behind Draisaitl, 3 behind McKinnon for the league lead. Eichel at 66. I just scrolled down. Mark Stone is at 47. So I mean, huge golf there between the two top.
Mark Stone is what?
Has
47?
47 points.
Oh.
47 points.
What's the odds? What are you talking about?
Not 47. I'm looking at the NHL.com stats.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a different tab open. But yeah. I mean, those are my 2 plays. Eichel 80-1, Kucherov 17-1. I think one of those has to get down to single digits by the end of the season, if not like 5-1. Like Hellebuck shouldn't get it. McDavid, Draisaitl should cancel each other out. McKinnon, yeah, okay, maybe, but are they going to give it to him back to back? Then I think Hughes falls out, and then you got Kucherov and Eichel, and Kucherov should be the guy. Kucherov really should be the guy, but it seems like there's a ban on all Russians winning any awards.
Yes, I agree. How do we define most valuable player?
Like, how do we define it, or how do the voters define it?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, Quinn Hughes is clearly the most valuable player for the Canucks. Like, if without Quinn Hughes, the Canucks are a fucking lottery team. Same thing with the Knights. Like, they're nowhere near the top of the division in the Pacific without Jack Eichel. He is carrying this team. Like the one voter, that the one guy, our guy, he keeps giving the first place votes for the Selkie. He's pointing out that this guy is not allowing any goals against when he's on 5-on-5, and he's still 80-1 for the Hart. I don't understand it. Like, this guy is carrying the Knights. Hughes is carrying the Canucks. McDavid, Draisaitl, they're both like the split. And Hellbuck is not carrying the Jets. Look, fucking Nathan. What the fuck? Comrie just had a shutout against the Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah. How does Hellbuck deserve so much love when Comrie has a shutout? He has the same defensive environment. He has the same protection. He's going to get the same kind of numbers as Hellbuck. Yeah, sure, Hellbuck's better, but Comrie is going to get the same love as Hellbuck behind that defensive environment, and he's getting. I'm getting pissed off. It's just this awards market makes no sense to me. Okay, when will these voters recognize actual talent, actual contributions that these players make to these teams? Jack Eichel makes a far more contribution. Quinn Hughes makes far more of a contribution to the Canucks, to the Knights, than Connor Hellbuck makes to the Jets, than Draisaitl makes to the Oilers, relative to all the players involved in those teams. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
Yeah, the Jets, I mean, Kyle Connor's 6th in points. Like, it's not like they have no offense. Shifley's 11th in points. Like, Velarde's had a great season. Ehlers has been good for them. Like, they have a team, and like you said, Comrie just shut out one of the best teams in the league.
It's about their defensive structure. Like, Comrie can come in there and play almost as well as Hellbuck, and Hellbuck is somehow the Hart Trophy winner. I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense to me. If he wins, I don't know. I'll fucking burn a cigarette in my arm. I don't know. I'm not going to shoot myself, but I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Give it to Draisaitl. At least Draisaitl is actually carrying the team with McDavid being out. I can understand that. But Hellbuck winning the Hart makes no fucking sense to you, considering the Jets team, how they play defense, how Comrie gets a fucking shutout against the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, I don't see Hellbuck actually winning it. Just like I never saw Kaprizov actually winning it, and like not even injury related, but just
he could have won it. He was the only fucking guy doing anything for the team. It's only because he got injured.
He doesn't have the track record or the longevity of keeping it up, and until you show that, you're not going to get it.
No, he could have done it.
Yeah, out of the top choices, I would give it to McKinnon, but like we just said, Kucherov, Eichel should be right there as well. So
Quinn Hughes should be the favorite.
Who should be?
Quinn Hughes.
Well, yeah. Any other?
As long as the Canucks make the playoffs, he should be the favorite.
Yeah, Norris is still kind of neck and neck. Quinn Hughes -110, 112. Makar 225. That's a bet. Hughes.
Yep. Werenski missed today's game, I believe, or yesterday's game.
Yeah.
I think he's injured. So Quinn Hughes after the break, I'm not sure if he's going to play for the Americans. It's interesting how that works out, but he'll be able to recover, I'm sure, at least. So Quinn Hughes, I think, is lapped the field there for the Norris. I think that he's got this locked up.
All right. And then Vesna's locked up. Calder's. I'll just throw the Calder odds up there just so you guys can see. But yeah, Celebrini minus 225, Hudson plus 245, Wolf 12-1. Like
I bet Celebrini minus 210 just now. So 365. Look up that.
All right, that's not on this one, but yeah, that's good there. 210. Selke, it's the Barkov Trophy. I'm not even sure if there's even odds up right now, but I saw like minus 250 for him. plus 120. Let me see it. Let me see if that's accurate real quick. Because
I don't think so.
Because elsewhere is minus 260, minus 275.
Exactly.
That can't be right.
Fucking bet him.
He's got it locked up. He's got the Selke locked up.
I think he should, or Sam Ryder, if he keeps scoring goals, like he could steal it. I hope not. I don't have any Reinhardt, but I'm sweating that one. I'm sweating that one.
It's just gonna be Barkov.
I hope so. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think that's all there really is for the
150-1 for Jack Eichel. We got one guy in our corner there. He keeps putting him in the Greg Krasinski awards watch. So yeah, 150-1, man. Jack Eichel. It's not the worst bet.
No, I mean he should get some love somewhere. If it's a Selke, it's a Selke. That's fine.
Yeah. Just takes a couple weeks of good play, and but it's probably going to Barkov. I mean, almost certainly.
Yeah. All right, let's get into these puck buck bets then for Thursday, February 6th. Let me share the tab here. I got the Capitals minus 148 for 30. I have Capitals Flyers under 5.5 minus 108 for 30. Vegas even money 30. Utah minus 135 for 30. Ottawa plus 136 for 25. Carolina minus 162 for 35. Toronto minus 166 for 35. And Vancouver puck line plus 136 for 25.
I hate when we're so aligned.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Capitals minus 148. Just 20 puck bucks. Senators plus 136. 15 puck bucks. Over 5.5 minus 122. 20 bucks in that one. Knights even money. 20 puck bucks. Hockey Club Coyotes minus 135. 30 puck bucks. Like that one. Hurricanes minus 162. 30 puck bucks against the Wild. Blinsky special. Do I want to take the Panthers in some way? Oh, let's go with the over. Over 5.5 minus 120 in the Panthers Blues. 20 puck bucks.
Yeah.
Canucks regulation minus 105. 20 puck bucks. I want to take more unders because the unders have been just fucking killing it for the past 2 months. So the Slim Jim,
except for when you take them.
I know it fucking sucked on Saturday. That was fucking brutal, man. I do want it to have an under. Let me find an under here.
You want the Flyers under?
Yeah, I do like that. Under 5.5, 20 bucks minus 102. Oh, you're on the same. No. You're on the same bet. No. I don't want.
That's fine.
No. Cancel. Let's go with the.
I just remember you saying that one.
Hurricanes Wild under 5.5 minus 110. I know. I don't like having all the same bets. I don't like having all the same bets.
Minus 110 for 20.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Yeah. Wild can't score. Carolina. Yeah, good play there. All right, that's about the 49-minute mark of the YouTube video. If you want to see the puck buck bets there, while you're there, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the Hockey Gambling Podcast. Also, do that on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Follow us on Twitter at HockeySGPN. Get in the Discord. And I am Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at rgilbertsop.
And I'm Joel Meyer. You can find me shouting out my dad for recommending drinking while being on T3s. So alcohol and codeine are apparently a good mix, according to him. But I wish I knew that before I experienced all this pain. Let's fucking go. Oh, Tom Kim. Let's fucking go in the Phoenix. I think this guy's going to kill it. He loves the crowd. And so before the Super Bowl, Tom Kim's going to win the Phoenix Open there.
See ya.